Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, guys, this is my review recap, child. Love after lockup. X's and O no's. Okay, season 5, episode 40. Wasn't this supposed to be the season finale? We get life after lockup next week, child. I thought this was really gonna be about something, but it was a big old nothing burger. Okay, no damn lettuce, tomatoes, onions. Okay, no damn seasoning, nothing. It was like just plain old bread with some mayonnaise. It was very much giving me where's the beef damn episode. Wendy's commercial from back in the days. Yeah, I could have had a V8. This episode pretty much just we had child the messiness and the foolishness of it all was just continuing and them playing in our damn face. We got Kim not wanting to listen to her cousin and being confused at why her cousin that she originally cheated with her cousin's now ex-man and is now marrying him and inviting her to their engagement party and want everything to be cool because that was 20 years ago, so why should it matter? But this was also her first love who took her virginity, and he was whistling at her while she was outside. But we're going to ignore that, and we're going to ignore all the red flags as we usually do, and we're going to say I don't believe that he would do anything like that, and I'm so confused, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. Christine got her behind up here, child, and she crumbled. Okay, she was shook. She crashed under damn pressure and was mad because, girl, you not funny. You did not make me crack a smile. You did not make me laugh at all. You should not give up your damn day job. Okay, it just wasn't for you. Bianca still continued to irk my damn nerves. She just irks my freaking spirit, child. I just can't with her. She's still in this damn fairy tale land talking about some, oh, are we going to get married? Are we going to be together? Can I just sit around you and drink all day? Even though I clearly know that you are addict. You got his mama crying and she's talking about how she already lost one child and she don't want to lose another. This girl don't give a damn. And the fact that it was crickets, complete silence, you couldn't hear a damn pin drop this whole time when she was talking is making Daniel damn uncomfortable. He's like, I wish I never even rung marriage up because marriage is the last damn thing that we should be thinking about. Somebody else who didn't need to think about damn marriage, and obviously we seen how that played out, was hoping Arthur. No way should we have talked about marriage. Should we have talked about engagement? We shouldn't even talked about being boyfriend and girlfriend, and we damn sure shouldn't have talked about moving in together. Okay, none of that should have ever damn happened. True and Shonta continue to play in our damn face. She continues to say, you know how I do. I get up out of here. We gonna talk about that later because we see how you get up out of here. I don't deal with certain foolishness, and I'm not gonna keep letting you play in my face and lie to me and do what you feel like doing. I'm gone, baby. And apparently that storyline that was fake and phony as hell is going too right along with you, girl. We gonna get there too. Zeruiah and Troy. I'm sorry, Troy. First of all, boo, I'll be rocking with you. I really do. But what we not gonna do is tell your daughter that she have to be nice and she have to have a relationship and she have to hug this damn woman that she don't know as in a freaking like a hole in a damn wall. Okay, I was on your baby mama side when it comes to that. This is a complete damn stranger. She don't know her. She have to get to know her and figure out whether we want to have a damn relationship or not, and whether we really gonna be married and be a family. And then we could talk. Then we could go from there. But we ain't going to talk to no damn lady that can't come and talk to me. And clearly, because this woman was beautiful and her skin was nice and crisp and clear, and it wasn't a damn bump in sight, that's why Zeruiah damn been mad all this damn time. Letitia, I been knew you was a damn scammer, girl. Okay, I'm not shocked nor surprised that your ass end up catching a freaking charge and you could face up to 5 years if being convicted. She still ain't moved nowhere. Now we gotta hold off and be relocated. Child, let's go ahead and get into this episode. Break it on down. Take it from the top. You know how we do. I really thought we was going to get something with this episode. That's why I was like, what is the finale? Let me go live. I don't normally do lives. Most times I do recordings, but sometimes either one is the first episode, the season finale, the middle one. I'll mix it up depending on how my schedule is and how I can work it. I'll be like, let me come up and talk to the people about this. Child, if I would have known it was gonna be like this, I would have just did my normal recording that I usually do. Cause I was just like, okay. And now shout out to all the new subscribers that came over from Auntie's advice. I appreciate y'all cousins, okay, coming on over to the den and joining. Shout out to her for just even telling people about me and letting me come up on her channel last week. That was a lot of fun. And like I said, typically, if you are new to the channel, welcome to you. Glad to have you in the den. But normally, when I do reviews, I'll just get up here and I'll just talk about what's going on in the episode. I don't usually know any of the inside information. I'm not doing no interviews. I'm not searching these people down. I talk about what they tell us, on the show. And that's it. Now, of course, I still have my ears to the streets. There's still things that come across. There's still things that you can't avoid that you see on social media or that somebody puts in the chat. And sometimes I may mention, little things about that. I also don't typically put up pictures. So I seen somebody leave a comment last week like, oh, I don't really know which couple you're talking about. Can you put up pictures? Most times I'm filming this, y'all, right off my phone. I barely use the laptop or computer. And when I'm doing it that way, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna have no pictures. But if I'm on the laptop like I am now, then sometimes I'll throw a little something up then. So just to let anybody that's new know how my format usually is, I'm hoping that even if you don't remember everybody's names, because I don't remember all their names sometimes either, and sometimes I make up names for them, that once I start describing the situation, you would know who basically what I'm talking about. But how I normally do it is I start from the least to the most. To be honest, I don't even know if that counts in this episode because I feel like it really wasn't a lot going on. So I don't think I'm gonna be up here too long, but we shall see. Kim and Joey, we're gonna get them out the way. Because Kim, you know, he came back only because his girlfriend didn't show up. He basically was like, oh, I'm so glad, the ex-girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, she didn't show up. So I guess there's nothing more to it. I'm going to leave it alone. Hopefully she won't be texting me no more. And, I'm going back. I don't know if Kim is here. And he basically came in the house and was like, okay, girl, since I'm here any damn way, let's go ahead and have this party. Like, it was just so freaking dry and funky to me. Hey, what's going on, Sugar 48? Thank you for coming through. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper, how you feeling tonight? Happy Friday. Well, we actually technically in Saturday now, and it's my son's birthday, so happy birthday to him. Okay. So he just pretty much was like, oh, and we're gonna take separate cars. And she like, well, why would we take, separate cars? And she said, oh, is he trying to take a separate car? So that way, if he wants to bounce, he could just leave me on his own. And she's like, well, I don't want to, seem like I'm being complicated and make a big deal out of it. If he's saying he ready to go to the party, then I'ma just go with him. And I'm like, girl, that's all it took. Like, Kim, you are coming off so damn desperate. It's freaking ridiculous, girl. I don't know what he got in his damn pants. But child, it's a mess. It's a mess. That's all I could say. So they get in these cars and they drive there. When we get here, we starting to set everything up and we got the people coming in and we saying how, she's telling her clique like, oh, it almost didn't happen. We almost didn't have this. They talking about some, look at the spread. I was like, all y'all got there is damn, some fruits and some damn cold cuts. I mean, no shade, but okay. And mama going to give him a hug first, and he like, oh, she get a hug before me, and she like, of course, I'm his favorite person, her favorite person. And then you have him telling his friends, like, yeah, she really went off on me and she was so mad that I was going to meet my ex or whatever. And right after this, her cousin comes in and she's immediately like, oh, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. It's a no for me, dog. I ain't with it. Sorry, got to go. I ain't got to go home, but I got to get the hell up out of here. And she's like, are you serious? I don't understand what's going on. What's the problem? She like, yeah, I need to bring you to the side and talk to you for a minute. I got to tell you something that Joey just did. Now, I ain't going front. When she said she was about to take her to the side, I thought it was going to be something a little bit more juicier. But I still wasn't mad at it. She basically was like, he whistled at her and she was like, I don't know. I guess it just triggered me or whatever, right? I felt like he was saying like, oh, there she is. There she go. And like, if he felt like he have a chance that he could get back with me again, and basically, he's just not going to be, faithful to you. He's still on that same bull crap. He's still going to be out here in these streets. He's still going to be doing the same old thing that he been doing. Ain't not a damn thing going to be different. Ain't shit going to change. And Kim was like, oh, I don't understand. I'm so confused. I don't know where this is coming from. And they haven't been together in more than daggone 20 years. And, it shouldn't be a big problem. Just chill, relax, sit down. It's a party. And she's like, no, girl, I hope you don't be mad at me if I leave, but I'm going to have to go ahead and get the hell on up out of here. I was not mad at her. Like, if you uncomfortable somewhere, definitely don't stay. And because at the end of the day, she's talking about some. I don't know if she's actually still mad at the fact that I cheated with him. First of all, yeah, because remember, you just recently told her about that when you was getting your nails done. It's not even like it's something that she already knew about from back in the days. And why would you even feel comfortable messing with somebody that your damn cousin messed with? That still rubs me the wrong damn way. But it is what it is. It's like you grown, do what you doing, but that don't mean that I gotta be somewhere where I don't want to be. All right. So I did not blame her. She was like, I'm going home. And the fact that everybody was looking at Kim like she had three heads when she was standing there saying, well, I don't really believe her, and I don't see what the big deal is, and I'm still gonna be here and I'm still gonna be loving on him. From their reactions and the way they was giving the side eyes to each other, they basically was saying that Cuz is a real one. She keep it real. She don't bull crap. She don't sugarcoat nothing. She tell the truth. And they was like, I'm pretty sure that if she said that Joey whistled at her, then that's what the hell he did. He damn whistled. Like, it is what it is. If you okay with him being a damn dirtbag and cheating on you, then say that. It was just like, what are you talking about? Oh, I'm glad you caught me too. I don't usually do lies, but I'm trying to, do a little bit more than when I can. So oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, he make me feel like, I'm old every time he have another daggone birthday child. But it's also a blessing. So, um, I'm just like, what are you confused about? I hate when these people try to act like they slow and like they ain't got the damn sense that God gave Roach and we don't know that 1 + 1 is 2 or whatever, right? But that's what we keep getting with these damn people up here. And then he want to sit here. You can't tell him he ain't the damn best thing since freaking cooked rice. He talking about some, oh, well, I was her first and I did take her virginity. I was her first love. So maybe that's what she feeling a little funny about. I can't call it. I guess that would make her feel away, but other than that, I don't know what to say. And we basically got an update with them at the end of the damn episode that she blocked the girlfriend and she's like blocked now, acting like she did such the big shit by blocking her or whatever. And that they are still planning on getting married, whether cuz shows up or not is on her, but they going ahead with their plans. And of course, we know that they are going to be on Life After Lockup, which child, some of these people I don't even want to damn see. I'm like, wow, please go sit your asses down somewhere. I could care less because we clearly see in the damn preview when that comes up that she's still gonna be freaking complaining and talking about she probably made the biggest, mistake of her damn life. And it's like, what the hell gave you the clue? Okay. So like I said, we ain't gonna stay on some of these too damn long because I just don't see the point of it. Julian and Christine. Baby. Christine talked all that junk. Oh, I've been in prison, okay, and nobody don't come at you harder than the prisoners, and they used to call me, you know, this and that, and nobody can break me down, and can nobody make me feel away. I ain't gonna be scared. Ain't nothing gonna scare me. But the minute you got up here, your behind broke down, had to go running out because the crowd literally was like this, and I was like this too the whole time I'm at my damn house. I'm like, where's the funny part? When am I gonna laugh, girl? Where's the joke? What's so funny? You literally telling them the same stuff you've been telling us week after week after week after week after week after week after week when we've been up here watching your dumb ass on Love After Lockup with, oh, I robbed 6 banks and people wanted to know how I was getting away with robbing the banks and what was the easiest way that I did it. And I was like, oh, I just looked it up and I was able to see that you could go ahead and write a letter, and the damn crowd is like this. So as much as Julian might have seemed like he came off cruel, when he was saying like, girl, can't everybody, get your humor? Don't everybody understand you the way that I do? I actually think he was being damn nice in saying that, because obviously he knew already what time it was going to be. And then of course, her wanting the support and her wanting him to show up, and her being like, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and take a drink because I'm so stressed out at the fact that he didn't show up, knowing damn well that she shouldn't be drinking or whatever. But he did, end up showing up, and he's standing there, and he was trying to be supportive, and her little clique was trying to be supportive or whatever. But you had a little heckler going on in the audience. And my thing again is, if you know that this is what happens in comedy clubs and stuff like that, and if you're saying that you used to get teased when you was in prison and you can handle it, what happened to that, girl? What happened to that? All of a sudden, we gonna have a breakdown. We gonna talk about, this made me so angry. I was so pissed off. It's not even about me being scared or sad. It was more like, I guess, me being imprisoned and being institutionalized. I started getting angry and I started wanting to do stuff to him. I mean, she was ripping that damn mic off in that bathroom, struggling so damn hard to get it off and get up out of there because she was so freaking embarrassed. And then it was like, oh, I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to go up there. And I'm like, that's all it takes to get rid of you? Like, oh, girl, Christine, whatever, child. Hey, down in for movies. Yes, crickets. Like, what the hell? She was not funny at all. Like, at all. It was nothing, nothing, nothing like the jumpsuit had me. Oh my God. I felt embarrassed for her in that moment. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, damn, not even one little giggle, on the side or nothing. And it was like she didn't know how to read the room. And she also got so, thrown off track by everything that she forgets what she was even gonna say. It was horrible. It was horrible. I was like, girl, you ain't never grow up snapping with your cousins or nothing. Like, you got to be able to have the quick comebacks. But like I said, in that moment for that particular situation, Julian did do what, he could do best, I guess, and tried to comfort her and tried to tell her everything was going to be okay and that she didn't do so bad. He was clearly lying to her that next day, like, don't worry about it. I actually thought you was funny. I thought you did a good job, and you can't, get mad because one person says, whatever. And I think that you still, could take a crack on at it and be able to do something later. And I was like, Julian, now you just lying to be lying, honey. Okay, I get it, but he wants to calm her down, and I guess he was like, I want it to be as peaceful as we could possibly be in my home, and you could go ahead and tell me and the cat your jokes. Okay, we will listen to your jokes if if you want us to, because that's probably the only damn people that's gonna be listening to it. Of course, when we got the update with them, it was saying that um Julian still hopes to find a damn job, so he's still out of freaking work. I said, Lord have mercy. And I don't know what the time frame is from, when they did that to when it was ending. And then it said that she still wanted to have like a second chance with comedy. And I'm like, girl, with stand up or whatever. I said, no, give it up. Okay, give it up, turn it loose. Some things just ain't for us. And that's okay. Not everything is for every damn body. And then she met his dad, and the dad was looking at her like this too. He was just like, hey, how you doing? Okay. Dad didn't give a damn about me and this damn lady that's a freaking criminal that done robbed the damn bank, that's messing with his son, that his son spending all this damn money, and now he freaking jobless and about to be homeless. Okay. They homeless. So homeless. I don't know, child. I don't wish that on nobody, but I mean, we know that they was out here getting caught in the damn stores, freaking shoplifting and stuff like that. So it would make sense to me. Now, moving on from them, child, we got these people. This chick right here. It's just something about her that really irritates me, because I'm trying to find out, is she really special upstairs in the head, or is she just pretending? Of course, they was waiting to get Daniel, from out of the jail. He come out, we hugging him, we happy to see him. She talking about how she can't wait him to get him in between the sheets, honey, and do the do wop de dop de dop de do. And when we ride it, when we go and talk to his parents, this conversation has been said over and over and over from his mother. At this point, she has talked to them separately. She has talked to them together. She has spoke to the cousin. She has spoke to the mother. She knows that this is a trigger for the mother and that the mother literally lost a child to this. She had a husband that was with addiction. She got another son that she's worried about that fights with addiction and is just coming out of jail. So she wants to know, are y'all going to be able to stay sober? Are y'all going to be able to do what y'all need to do? He, on one hand, is saying, yeah, Ma, I get your worry, and I'm sorry that I have to make you worry, and I'm sorry that you feel the way you feel, and I'm sorry that you went through what you went through, with my brother and things of that nature. I understand where that comes from. And I don't want to add nothing, like more to that and have you be worried. And I feel like I learned my lesson and I'm going to do what I need to do. But at the same time, she just keeps, oh, I don't think it's no big deal. I don't think it's nothing to worry about. We've already heard her say, I think I understand addiction. And I'm like, I don't think you do. I think you actually need to go and take a daggone alcohol and drug abuse damn class so that you can educate yourself and stop being so freaking ignorant, girl. Because that is classes that I had to take when I was in college, both for nursing, psychology, social work, all of that, all of the above. Worked with it, went to school for it, been around it personally and professionally, have addicts and and drinkers in my family, have people that went to jail before my family. And it just does not work like that. And it keeps freaking irritating me that even with her hearing all these stories and being like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, we just still kind of go back to, oh, but it's not going to be no big deal. I'm going to meet people and I'm going to socialize and I'm going to be out with people. And what's the worst that can happen? She was here last week telling us the only reason why he went and did any damn drugs is because it was just right there in his face and he didn't have nothing else to do other than that. He wouldn't have touched it. Like, girl, what? And then when they driving in the damn car on the way to meet them, and she going, I hope we gonna get married soon. I hope it's gonna be a year. I hope you're not gonna make me wait 2 years. And really, I was hoping that it was gonna be 6 months because we were supposed to been getting married. And he like, damn, I wish I never brought up marriage to this freaking girl because now she ain't gonna leave me the hell alone. I'm gonna have to hear about it every damn 2 seconds. And I really don't want to be married to her right now. I don't think that we are ready for that. And I agree with him 110%. They are not ready for that. That's the last damn thing that anybody should be freaking conversating about up here. She talking about how she want to get pregnant. Okay, her freaking clock is ticking and all kind of freaking foolishness. And the whole time that she like, you're not gonna make me wait more than a year, child. They should have named this damn episode Crickets now that I'm thinking about it because he was just sitting there like, she don't want me to answer that right now, right? And is she looking at me? If I stay here quiet long enough, will she just move on and leave me the hell alone and stop talking about marriage to me? Like that's what it was freaking giving. Oh God. She says she's from Florida and he's from Arizona. Um, why are they so damn pale? I don't know, child. Well, he probably his pale makes sense because he been inside and he probably wasn't really getting sunlight like that. But her pale, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, she is irritating. She's like one of the most irritating damn people up here for me. But of course, he called and got the permission as far as the parole officer, which was exactly what he needed to do as far as that. She's over here like, oh, I moved all the way for him, for him. I sacrificed for him. I gave up things for him, not knowing what to expect, not knowing what would happen. I would be so devastated if he have to go to the halfway house. And the parole officer told him to come see him tomorrow. So he still don't know whether he's approved to be there like permanently with her, but he at least gets to spend the night together with her at the house, and then he has to see the parole officer in the morning. So okay, cool as far as that goes. But Honestly, I wish he was in the damn halfway house. I would hope that they would tell him to stay at the damn halfway house. And even his cousin, who was saying at one point they was trying to set up something with him to go stay with him. I think anybody would be better for him to stay with than her. I think this girl is going to do nothing but sit there and drink freaking whole damn bottles by her damn self in his freaking face. And I mean, I hate to say it, but I just don't see what positivity she can bring for him with what he has to struggle and go through and fight to get himself on the right damn path is. I don't see it, you know. So maybe they can prove me wrong, but I doubt that very damn much. And of course, one of the first conversations they wanted to have was, what if he relapses? What if she's out there partying and she's doing different things that could get him tempted and make him feel like, he want to be out there doing with her. And it's like, you can't drink and you have to keep yourself sober even when you're around other people that drink. And so that's gonna be difficult for you. And she over here, oh, I'll probably just drink a little. I'll have some, mimosas, and I'm obviously not gonna drive or anything like that. But there's other things that young people do, and I do want to be able to meet people and have friends. And she just still like, child. I mean, you can't make sense out of nonsense. So I'm not even gonna try to freaking do it with this chick. I'm just over her, and I know that we gonna see them on Life After Lockup too. And I'm just like, why? I wish they would go sit their asses somewhere down and never see them again. Hope and Arthur. Oh, they were doomed from the start. They were doomed from the start. Arthur needed to come out of jail, and he really just needed to have like a whole setup, a housing setup, or I don't know if he could have like even listened to his mother and went back with her, because he clearly didn't want to do that. But he definitely needed a housing setup. He needed, to have a social worker, a counselor, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, the whole 9 yards. Teamwork make the dream work. If you needed to get into the mosque and be able to tap into your religion and things of that nature, that is what he should have had around him and supporting that area. It never should have been about him moving in with Hope. It never should have been any conversations about, oh, I'm not your fiance. We not getting married. We gonna be together forever, right? Forever, ever, forever, ever. I'm never gonna leave you. I'm gonna kiss on you and hug on you and put my lipstick and lip gloss on you or every night and day for the next, child, the rest of our damn lives until you go in your grave. Like, no, that's not what either one of them needed. That was the worst thing that either one of them could talk about. And the fact that he be looking like he ain't got no soul in his damn eyes when he be looking at her. And he is clearly saying over and over, like, yeah, no, like, I do want to be with you, and hopefully we could get there, and we might be there, and sometime one day or whatever, but we not there now. We not engaged, we not married, but I do want you to be my girl, and I do want us to try to work it out, and I do want to be a good man for you and be able to do these things and give you what you need and want and desire. But I ain't got it right now to do. I'm nothing, bitch. Like, I'm broken. How the hell I'm gonna give you something when I got nothing? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. What is the conversation about? What are we talking about? Oh, child, that forehead, that triangle, I want him to get that removed, because to my understanding, when he went in, he did not have that. Somewhere down the line, while he was in there, it fell on his heart. I do not know why. I don't know what it mean. I don't know what he was thinking about. I don't know what he thought it was supposed to get him. But somewhere down the line, he was like, oh, you know what I should do? Put a triangle in the middle of my head. And really thought that he was supposed to be coming home and getting a job and meeting people, families, and all of this. I mean, it's already a lot when you have a lot of tattoos, but I get it. Some people like them and we get them. And, also, I know a lot of people say that they're addictive, but you could have a lot of tattoos, but then still be able to cover all of those tattoos up and go ahead and handle your business and do what you got to do. And not everybody's going to know that you have all of those. But you can't really necessarily, I mean, you can, because if you put on a scarf or a hat, you could cover it that way, but not everywhere you could wear a scarf and a hat. It's going to be a lot harder to cover up a damn triangle than it is gonna be things that's on your body. Like, I just don't know what was the frame of mind. And that should have kind of gave a hint right there as well too. And I'm not even trying to be funny about that. That you decided one day, you just woke up and was like, let me put a triangle in the middle of my head. But they said they was good, supposedly, allegedly, right? By the time they went outside to have this conversation, and they said that they was both going to try and they both was going to put into it. And she was saying she know that sometimes she be a little hard on him and she just be wanting the best for him. And he's like, me too, baby. And we kissy poo. And we saying, yeah, we going to definitely make it. We going to, be the best thing since damn cooked rice, y'all, and sliced bread. Okay, we in it for the long haul. Can nobody gonna tear us apart? I think we are meant to last. Dream work, make teamwork, make the dream work. Grow, and then she gonna say, growing hurts sometimes. It's painful. But as long as you by your partner's side, anything can happen. You can make it through anything, and he's telling her, you're the woman that I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. And then she still was like, oh, is that a proposal? Are you getting down on your knee? And he was like, no. I mean, I do respect how he be like, no. And then he's saying how she was there for him in prison with all the calls and the visits and the money, and she stuck it out. And I love you too. No, I love you, you love me, we a happy family, and all of that jazz, right? And so they really happy and they gonna have happiness over everything. And it's like, oh, you have fun, I have fun. He's saying he never gonna go back to prison. He won't put himself in that situation again. And we like, we ready to get out of here and ready to go back home. Child update. Okay, news update, which this has been in the streets and people been talking about it. I just never really talk about it too much up here, but all of that ain't happened. Okay. Not like psych your mic, because Arthur Behind got arrested again. He was waiting for a trial at one point. I think I seen somebody put up some type of post about him being out. I'm not too sure. It was accusations that somebody, he allegedly popped, what you call it. Then they got to be where they saying she popped herself, child, whichever way it went. This was a whole ass mess, and he should have left and went with his damn mama back with her. Y'all probably know more about the stuff than I do, because, like I said, I don't really be keeping up with too much of it. Some stuff is like hard to avoid. You'll hear people talking about it, but I mostly just look at the show to look at the show. But it didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that Hope and Arthur had absolutely no damn business being with each other. Okay, I know they sometimes say opposites attract, but in this situation, the pink hair and the triangle, it just wasn't gonna work. It was a no. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Child. And I really do wish him the best. I hope that he could find the help that he needs. He definitely seems like a straight shooter. How is Hope so delusional? I don't know, but it be people that be delusional like that in real life. They just want things to work out so bad that they willing to be blind, like willfully blind to certain things, even if it's right in their face. She says he might be cute without that thing on his head. He might. He don't look like he a bad looking, like he no monster or nothing. Might look a little decent. I don't understand why she can't understand that either. And why would you even want that? And that's why, on the one hand, when her family was there last week, I could understand where they was coming from with certain topics and things that you gonna want to know and you're gonna be interested in. In terms of their relationship. But on the other hand, I'm sure you know your sister. I'm sure you know your granddaughter. You talking about the pattern she has. You talking about the individuals she usually choose. You talking about the experiences that she's had that sounds like they've been toxic and abusive and all these other things. But yet you spend the whole time going after him instead of pulling your sister and your granddaughter aside and getting on her and questioning her about some things and some of the choices that she making, even though it probably wouldn't have made a difference that way either, because you could tell a person, what they should and shouldn't be doing and how they wrong and all of that kind of stuff, but they gonna still do what they want to do, right? When they're a grown person, they make their own choices. 9 times out of 10, she still wasn't gonna listen to her family, but I just thought it was ironic that they was trying to have all these things to say towards him, but not once did they call her out on. Obviously, there's some type of pattern going on here, and she has some stuff with her too, because even his mother was bringing up the stuff that she had with her past. So I don't know, child. Like I said, either way you look at it, that was not meant, in my opinion, it was not meant for them two to be at all. I'm trying to see what other comments is here before I move to the next person. Yeah, that child. Listen, could you imagine them two if they would have, God forbid, had a damn baby? Like, no, we didn't need none of that. Oh Lord Jesus, Shonta and True, because I don't even know what orders these is in, y'all. I'm just going with it. Shonta and True. I don't know what happened last time we saw Shonta and True with they freaking lying behinds. Okay, ain't nothing true about him, and damn sure ain't nothing true about her ass either. We knew that he had took her to the friend house. The friend said, listen, I ain't got a damn interest in him. It's nothing he could ever do for me. I don't like people. Okay. I don't like him. I don't like you. I don't want nobody at my damn house. I don't want no cats. I don't want no dogs. I don't want no ladies. I don't want no men. I don't want no dumb. I just want to be by my damn self and mind my freaking business. But I did let him come and stay here, girl. And that's all you need to know. And as long as he got my damn money, we all right. Like, that's pretty much the attitude she was giving. And so, Shanta's like, okay, cool. And he like, you good? And she's like, yeah, I'm good. And then he tells her he gonna, she like, that's your prison. Like, I don't know why we was calling his room the prison and why we thought that was a joke, but obviously he didn't have a problem with it because he was like, yeah, this is my little prison. This is my sleeping quarters. You want to come see it. And she's basically like, well, isn't she gonna get mad? She just finished saying she don't like people. And he's like, nah, she let me bring you. Now she even at one point asked, like, so is he gonna be able to have company here? And it's like, huh? I mean, he's not a little kid, he's a grown-ass man. But I kind of liked how she was like, girl, ain't nobody coming in and out and up and down around my damn house, okay? But what he do outside in the streets, that's his business. Even though that could have been a lie too. She could have been telling Shonta any damn thing, to be honest with you. But she could have also been telling the truth, because I'm somebody that don't like a lot of people in my house and don't have a lot of company and don't want nobody coming over, bitch. If you ain't called first, don't knock at my damn door. I'm not expecting you unless it's a real emergency and we know each other like that. But yeah, so it is plenty of people that keep to themselves and don't, like to have a whole bunch of different mess around them. So that could be true too. But nonetheless, he went and he was showing her that, and it was like, oh, this don't, in reference to you, you excluded because I told her that you was gonna be here. But it was funny how she was like, I don't like animals, I don't like females, I don't like people, I don't like you. I don't want no damn body around here. I don't do no bitches. I don't do nobody. Okay, girl. So next question. I was like, I know that's right. So basically she like, oh, that's your little shack over there. And they went to see, his jailhouse suite. Okay, that's what they was calling it. And basically he know that, he have a certain time he gotta be up, certain time he gotta be back in, he gotta follow everything. He gets to leave the house on Mondays and Wednesdays. He could be out from 8 to 12 in the morning, and of course he just was trying to see if he could get something in with her, I guess. At the same time was trying to be sneaky. Okay, we gonna do a little sneaky. But we talking in between, he talking with the daggone producers, and he like, I'm not gonna tell on myself. I ain't stupid. I ain't gonna say, too much stuff on the daggone camera. You gotta be smart about things and whoopty whoopty whoa. I said, I guess you have smart, half dumb, child. Now, he was showing her the bathroom and just giving her the layout of the daggone house. And it's almost like Shonta is a damn PO too. He got to worry about the PO that he on the house arrest with, but he got to worry about her being the PO too, because she's gonna be worried about the girl that he letting stay there. Then I can't remember the other girl that's the one that's supposed to be the brother's, supposed his sister-in-law, the brother's girl. She was half-assed worried about her. Then she worried about who gonna be calling his phone and whether he gonna have company or not. As if he can't take his ass outside. I mean, he have to do it between 8 and 12, but knowing him, he would make it freaking work. and he can't go to the next damn chick house no matter what. If he want to do what he want to do, he gonna do it. You being pregnant, okay, when we gonna get to that in a minute, or you being his fiance, or you being his girlfriend, or you constantly checking in on him, none of that shit is gonna change what he gonna do. If he gonna do it, he gonna do it. Like, we talking about, oh, I want him to be there when the kids is born. I don't want him to have to be in jail. I don't just want it to be about materialistic stuff, even though that's important too, and I don't mind having that. I actually want us to be able to, you know, do things from start to finish, and we back to the kissy pool. And mind you, this took 2.5 seconds. The only thing True has done so damn far since he came back after them allegedly not speaking for 6 weeks is make her some freaking raw ass steak that wasn't done, and some freaking, I don't even know what kind of damn eggs that was. Lord, that shit still bothers me that she even took bites out of that damn thing. And then he basically was like, oh, well, you got to come back with me to check and see whether I'm going to be on house arrest or not. And he bought a couple of freaking little boobies or whatever for the damn baby, and some damn bibs or some shit, whatever that was that he brought. Like, that's it. He played some games with the kids. Like, that's all it took to prove to you that he was worth something and that you should be back in a relationship with him, that supposedly to take care of damn baby. Like, girl, that was nothing. And then you wonder why he's still treating you the way that he freaking treats you. You ain't did nothing to make him feel like he has any reason to treat you any other way. And then all of a sudden she was pissed off and like, oh, he been lying and he been cheating and he been scheming, and we gonna pretend to be damn shocked about that, and we gonna go off and say how we don't put up with that and we don't deal with that, and I'm not the one to stay around for that. I'm not gonna tolerate that. Why not? You been damn tolerating it. What's the difference now? Oh, he making a fool out of you. No, you making a damn fool out of yourself, girl. You really don't need no help. Like, what are we talking about here? I'm just so confused with what Shonta thought was really gonna happen. Like, what was the expectations here? That you thought something was gonna be different, and she like, it's always some bullshit, and I always gotta freaking go through something. There's always the lies and the deceit and the foolishness of it all. And she calling up her friend, and her friend is like, what happened? He cheated, and she like, oh my God. She was like, yeah, I'm out of here right now. I don't deal with this kind of stuff, but you do. You do. You've been dealing with it. She talking about he had the phone hooked up with the Bluetooth or whatever the case may be, and when he went to the store, and so she was able to hear. She was able to hear his whole damn conversation, like. And he was saying when he dropped Shanta off, I said, yeah, he dumb. We clearly know how he got caught and went to damn jail, because he don't even know how to do that right without getting caught. But it's literally like, girl, why are you acting like you damn shocked? And he talking about some I love you and I just wanted to have fun and all of that type of stuff, all the same old story that he usually give, and she's saying, how the hell is that fun? And then he's saying how he been in jail for 13 years and he just trying to enjoy stuff. I mean, it's all really the same, like, regurgitated damn conversation. Ain't nothing new that he been saying. And then she come all pissed over there. He's obviously laughing in your damn face because he don't take you serious. He don't believe one damn word that you are saying when you're telling him that you're tired of him and you tired of his shit and you don't want to be bothered and you ain't going to go through none of this. He literally like, oh, she going to be back. She going to be with me. She going to deal with me regardless because I'm her baby father. So he don't give a damn. Clearly. And then she literally says what I've been getting up here saying every damn week since we first freaking met these damn people. She says, "Oh, he went in at 18 and he came out at 18." What gave you the clue, Shanta? He got stuck at 18. So now we supposedly broke up last night. She bringing him his stuff back. She, out of here. She driving back. She not gonna put up with this mess. But meanwhile, he laughing in her damn face oh, who you telling our business to? But when his phone ring and she like, who is that? Oh, it's nobody. When we knowing damn well that 9 times out of 10 is the same damn chick that we just heard you on the freaking Bluetooth with, or it's somebody else different, because I'm sure he got a couple of different ones. Yeah. I'm so freaking sick of it. It's ridiculous. And I should have known it wasn't gonna work. I should have known it wasn't gonna be no change. I should have known it was gonna be the same old thing. Yeah, you should have. You should have. If you was expecting me to say, no, girl, don't worry about it, it's okay, you didn't have no way of knowing. No, you should have. But you obviously don't give a damn about yourself, your kids, nothing. You can't make me feel like you do with this freaking behavior. Yeah, he made it work when they was driving to see the PO. It's just so sad. It makes me sad because it's just like, it just comes off like you don't think nothing of yourself. You don't value yourself. You can't possibly. You a mother and a damn grandmother. You claiming that you was pregnant with these damn babies, but when we get the freaking update, I still don't understand what you trying to tell us happened to these babies. All of a sudden you like, oh, we not having no babies no more. We not having the twins no more. When we went to the doctor, they didn't, hear a heartbeat. I mean, if anything did happen, because I'm hearing she had one child, so I don't know. I don't want to talk about things that I don't know allegedly. And I wouldn't wish that on nobody, but it's given very much fake and phony. It's given a made up storyline either for WeTV and Love After Lockup so that y'all was going to be able to have a little bit more camera time since y'all missed a couple of weeks, or it's given a lie to get True back there because you thought you telling him that you was pregnant was going to make you be able to stay there. Because who the hell, like we was talking about when I was up there with Auntie, sets up a damn ultrasound and then just walks away from it like, oh, never mind, I'll get it another time once me and him get along, a little bit longer and a little bit better and stuff like that, and he could come back with me, then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do it. Who puts a dude ahead of them and they health and they freaking babies? And on top of that, you supposed to be allegedly have lupus. Like, the math is not math, and girl, at all. Something is way, 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 way off. Way off. Okay, something is spoiled in the damn milk. And he clearly did not care, and he clearly did not take one word she was saying seriously. He did not feel like anything was going to happen. Like, yeah, maybe we'll break up for a minute, because he was no longer on house arrest, and she basically was saying that she kept thinking about changing her number and doing all this stuff, but it was like, for what? For what? Like, she wanted to rebuild her life and go home and wanted to be in her pregnancy and deliver and take time for herself. And True honestly could have just been in jail for all of this if he wasn't going to be able to be with her, and that it gave her a real chance to have clarity and all this stuff, right, that she was having to say. um we was like, and then he's saying we breaking up, but I don't believe it. I believe she still loves me, and I believe that that was her comfort zone, and that he needs her in his life and she needs me in his life, and in her life, and it is what it is, and we gotta accept each other, right? And so of course when they asking him was he cheating on her, he over here talking about yeah, it is what it is, I did what I did. And then they tell him to explain it, and he like, nah, I ain't giving y'all the sauce. You never give the sauce, man. I can't tell you all of that. The game is to be sold, not told. And I'm like, you ain't got no damn game. You know how they would be like, Tommy, you ain't got no job. True, you ain't got no damn game, honey. The only person you got game on is freaking Shonta, because ain't no damn real woman in this damn world gonna be falling for you and your damn okey dokes. And y'all know how much freaking game he got? Because this is what kept coming up on my daggone timeline all damn day. Let me see if I can share my screen. If I can. This is the game that where the heck is it at? How the heck do I do it? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't usually share my screen. Oh, it's up there. Okay, cool. So this is the game that True has. Oops, wrong direction. This is the game that True has. Allegedly, these two are now officially engaged again and posting these up on social media with all these rose cutters all around talking about love, will you marry me, with the whole damn ring on the wrong freaking hand. And they both dressed in all white. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. That's the game he got. I guess, honey, if you like it, I love it. Yep, True. Got 13 years worth of females he gonna try to catch up on. Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like, he has not got to live his life and he's trying to make up for it now, when all actuality you can never really make up for it. Time that's gone is gone. But yes, many people do that when they haven't got a chance to do it, earlier in life. They do it later. And that's what he's doing. Absolutely. Shonta want to have your sonogram at a facility at a strip mall. Yeah, I'm still trying to understand that. When people were saying it was closed, I said, I guess I didn't really. It's not even funny. I was like, I guess I wasn't paying attention like that, child. Because they be pissing me off so bad sometimes. Child. I don't know, but I know we don't need to see these people no more. I hear that they always popping up online and they always trying to, like, I guess defend themselves. But at the end of the day, it ain't nothing to defend. We see what we see, and that's the only thing that we could go by. And if you want to sit here and keep on dealing with this daggone dude, then all I can say is God bless you. I hope it work out for your benefit, even though I seriously doubt it, but it's not much more that I can say where that's concerned. So next up, we have Zeruiah and Troy. Now, overall, they actually wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be worse, especially the way we seen Zeruiah acting a damn fool, but I guess maybe she was tired. Her throat probably was damn hurting from all that yelling and screaming and carrying on she did. She still was throwing little shade and little funny stuff here and there, but I feel like it could have been worse, right? Now, they got there, and yes, the baby mother is, I'm sorry, I don't mean to like compare women or pit them against each other. But you can clearly see that his baby mother is a beautiful woman. Her skin is smooth, it's clear, nice complexion. So yeah, Shonta definitely, I mean not Shonta, but Zeruiah definitely has this insecurity when it comes to this lady. I don't know what interactions they've had. I don't know how, if the baby mother has ever came at her any kind of way, because clearly they don't know each other. And clearly from what we've heard so far, she basically doesn't feel comfortable with her daughter being around Zeruiah like that, because she feels like he met her in jail. He do not know her like that. So therefore, how can you bring my daughter around her? Whereas the flip side, they're like, well, she's bringing allegedly the daughter around guys that he don't know. But I would assume that these are not people that she's meeting in a damn jail. So I mean, there's that. So I do kind of like, get it, but nonetheless, they get there, and the baby mother also feels like, how do you want to have a relationship with my daughter? She said, before we got here, when we was riding in the car, I told my daughter, if anything make you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to talk to that lady. You don't have to be around that lady. You definitely don't have to hug or do anything extra with her that you don't want to do. And when they get there, Troy is saying to his daughter, "Oh, come meet my wife." First he hugs her, and she looked just like him. Okay, she got his whole damn face. He was so happy to see her. She was so happy to see him. And he like, come meet my wife. This is Zeruiah. That I got you a whole bunch of gifts, and this is the person that basically helped me to be able to get these gifts for you. And she's nice, and she treats me good, and she's gonna treat you good. I was fine with all of that part of it, but once he started saying to her, because she was like, "Hi, how you doing?" And going in to shake her hand, fine with that. But then it started being like Zeruiah saying, "Oh, can I have a hug?" And him saying, "Yeah, you can hug her, baby. You can hug her, and you don't have to feel a way about her. And it's just that your mother have issues with her, whatever the case may be. But she's actually a good woman." That part I didn't like. I didn't feel like, because it's making her feel like she has to hug her to please her daddy. One, where I feel like you should have waited and let that happen naturally if it was going to happen. And two, you saying your mother be the one that be saying this and that. That's not something you need to say to your daughter. That's the grown folks' business. Your daughter don't need to know what your mama's saying. And all of this, you could call her Mama Z. No, right now, I don't need to call her Mama Z. Miss Z is good enough. So that was my issues with Troy, where I feel like he went a little to the left for me, where I was like, no, Troy, come on back. Okay, let's get back on the damn track. But her telling Zeruiah telling the daughter, "You look pretty. I love your dad. I would never disrespect you. I would never hurt you. I know that I'm not your mommy," and things of that nature. "If you need anything, I'm here for you." Um, I was fine with all of that. And mommy started getting pissed off, right? Baby mother, because she basically is like, this woman that I don't know. I told my daughter that she could speak or whatever or not speak. It was up to her. She don't have to come and do anything. And she was like, she, as me being her mother, and her feeling that she don't even need to acknowledge me and get to know me and speak to me, but you want to be around my child, is the problem for me. I get that to a certain degree. I've been in that position, whether it be with my son. First of all, I didn't bring no daggone dudes in and out my house. Wasn't nobody coming here unless we really was gonna be getting serious like that, and they knew that my son was a package deal, and I also wasn't picking up people from jail. But having said that, you know, I did have to like be careful with who I bring around him and take the time and get to know them and get to know their families, see how they treat they if they had any other kids, how they treat their other kids, how they treat their mother, how they treat their sisters. All that different stuff was important to me. And vice versa. I have two bonus daughters. Yes, I did have to get to know their mothers, and I didn't have to like their mothers, but at the end of the day, we had to have a respect and a genuine understanding that I would never do anything to hurt your child. The same way that I treat my child is how I'm going to treat your child. When your child is here with me, they are safe. I love them. I'm going to protect them. And once they knew that, we was fine. It don't matter about what your relationship was with him, the times y'all had together don't matter, the times that we had together, because it's supposed to be about the kids, period. And I feel like if they wanted to work, that's what they have to do. But I don't feel like Zeruiah is mentally there where they're going to be capable of doing it. So I did understand the frustration of him, because he's trying to check in on Zeruiah, make sure she okay. He trying to spend time with his daughter and talk to her, because all this time that he's done missed with her, we trying to take our little pictures in between. And of course, Zeruiah is pouting and making damn faces throughout the whole damn time that they there. And you got his mom saying, overall, I think it's going pretty decent. And, she didn't wear nothing that looked like she was coming here to fight or nothing like that. She wore something that was show. Now, she did have her times that she seemed like she was catching a little bit of attitude and getting a little bit loud. That's when she was complaining, like, my daughter don't have to do nothing. And his cousin was stepping in and, talking with her too and things of that nature. And then they had their time that they went to the side and talked. And this is when he was saying, like, now you finally got to meet her. You know what time it is. You know how you feel about this. And she was like, oh, well, the summer's coming up. And he was like, oh, good. So if the summer's coming up, then I should be able to get her 1 week and you get her the other week. And she was like, no, 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 no. Okay. That's a no. Okay. No, we not going to do that because I still don't know this lady. You don't know this lady. You are literally living and married a damn stranger that you met in prison. So no, my daughter's not going to go around her. We can see how things go later, little by little, a day here and a day there. But we ain't jumping to you bringing her over there for a week and then coming over here, back with me for a week. No, sir. No, ma'am. No ham, no Sam. That's a no for me, dog. And I was not mad at her for saying that. I get how that's frustrating to him because to him, he's like, this is who I chose. This is who I want to be with. This is my wife. And you know what I mean? She know my daughter's the package deal. I miss so much time for her. I want to be with her. And he's like on some, I can agree to disagree with you because I don't think that that's fair. But I think that that is fair because if she's not even willing to walk over and say, hey, how you doing? I'm Zeruiah. Nice to meet you. And say the same things to her that she just said to the little girl in reference to, I would never do anything to hurt your daughter. I want to get to know your daughter and be able to help him take care of your daughter. I think she would respect her more as a woman if she did that than the games that she freaking playing right now. Just me, from what I'm seeing, my opinion. Maybe she wouldn't. Maybe she still would be an asshole. We don't know because some women do be assholes. I'm not going to say that they don't. But I can understand her saying this is technically a stranger. You really don't know her. And I don't think it's about her still wanting to be with him because she was saying they've been broke up. What was it, 2014, 2016? She was like, ever since he went to jail, they basically separated more and more and more. And from when she was pregnant with his daughter, they had already broke up. Now, I know sometimes we could do the makeup to break up for a minute or whatever, especially when you have kids together, but that did not come off or sound like it was something where they still messing around with each other. And he even said, I thank you for raising her and, doing what you had to do and stuff like that. I respect you and I appreciate you. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Not all the time that is a baby mother and a baby father that they got to be enemies and fighting and mad at each other and drama. Some people actually can just get along and do what the hell is right for their damn kids. But if Zeruiah is not grown enough to be on that level to do that, then it ain't gonna happen. Cause she too worried about him wanting to go back and be with the damn baby mother. Maybe she think he gonna get revenge because of her ass being out there cheating. I don't know. Or maybe she think because she got a pretty clear face, that's gonna tempt him to go back and be with her. And then when he steps to the side and Zeruiah says, what was all of that about? And he tells her she's still not comfortable with her being around you like that. It's going to take time. He like, I do feel like she trying to be a little messy, but it is what it is. I'm going to agree to disagree with her. She going to talk about this is what annoys me with Troy sometimes because I feel like he still don't be telling me the whole thing and he be just trying to appease his baby mother and he just always want to keep the peace. And, he don't want his wife to blow up, and she was like, I'm smarter than that and I'm not gonna fall for it. And I instantly knew that he wasn't telling me the whole thing. What else is there for him to tell you, girl? What else do you think that you missing? And she's like, oh, I don't have. Yeah, she is too unpredictable and she's dangerous in my opinion. I would not trust her. Messing around with her, God forbid he could have his damn daughter there and they get into an argument and she go off the way that she did the last time that we seen her and scare the hell out that little girl. And she could possibly end up calling the damn police on him for him to be arrested or something. I wouldn't trust that. And she basically was saying to him, like, the only reason why I felt comfortable with her coming here and letting her be able to hang out with you here for a while is because all of your family was here. And this is where you were known at as far as home previous to this. So I'm okay here with this. I'm not okay with her all the way over there when I'm in, what was it, Buffalo, and they in Syracuse. No. And I fully understand as a parent where she's coming from with that. She should have known better being a mother herself. Exactly. How can you not understand that being a mother? But I think the reason why she can't understand that being a mother is because she don't even deal with her damn child father. She don't even have him with his parental rights. Remember, she done left him to be with damn True and give him the parental rights. And I think because her relationship is like that with her baby father, she wants his relationship to be that way with his baby mother. And that's crazy to me. He needs to make sure he has a secure roof. Exactly. Over his head. Exactly. Exactly. Your kids is always supposed to come first, no matter what, whether it's the men with these women or whether it's the opposite way with the women with the men. One thing that irritates me is how they don't take in consideration their kids. Do what you want to do with yourself when you're grown. That's fine. But when you have kids, you got to move a whole different way, in my opinion. You cannot just be exposing them to any and every damn body out here. Sorry. But anyway, that was what was happening with them. And when she was asking him how he thought it went, he talking about some, oh, it was pretty good. It was all right. I thought it was good overall. And she was looking like, okay, if you say so. So anyway, y'all, just the update about Letitia. I was actually up here longer than I was even planning on being. Um, which wasn't much. I found it interesting. I kept saying through the whole episode, so no Letitia, huh? I said, I guess she just gave up and was like, we ain't got it to do. We'll see y'all, give y'all update whenever Keith get it released. But come to find out, surprise, 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 because I don't think I'm very surprised because I've been saying for a couple of weeks that Letitia gives me that she's just as much as a damn scammer as anybody could be. But apparently she got a damn charge. And she could be facing up to 5 years if convicted. And she talking about, I'm so disappointed and I'm so hurt that this happened. So now her plans to relocate are on hold. And Keith was supposed to get released, I think it was September 24th. So what is today? The 20. Oh, it's the 28th, my son's birthday. So yeah, he should have been out 4 days ago. I don't think we got any kind of update on that. But I can't say I'm surprised that Letitia got a charge. I don't know. She give me that she been out here scheming and scamming in these damn streets. I could be wrong, okay, allegedly, but in my opinion, that's what she gives me when I see this lady on my screen. So I don't know, y'all, but that was my recap on Love After Lockup. I'm looking forward to next week because it really looked like these people about to act a whole damn fool up there. Some of them I don't want to see no more at all. I know we got Kim and Joey coming. We got who else was it? Bianca and Daniel, which really I don't want to see her ass at all because I know this girl about to really work my damn nerves. I'm so glad we not seeing Shonta and True no more, but I feel like with them pictures popping up or they trying to get some other thing going, I don't know. Um, who else was it? Was Zeruiah and True supposed to come up there? I mean, not Zeruiah and True, Zeruiah and Troy. I know they was still actually planning their wedding and they was planning on moving forward and even Mama Karen was down with it. Um you still had Kim and Joey planning their wedding. I think I talked about that and she was acting like she was doing such the big shit when she blocked the ex-girlfriend. And then I think that was it. Yeah. So I don't know if Keith got out or not. I'm gonna have to look that up. Maybe I'll be a little nosy and see if I can find that. Because typically I really don't even be looking at nothing with these people. Once this episode goes off, then I'll be like about my business again as usual. Because they be running my blood pressure up most times. But yeah, I'm going to be back next Friday. I'll probably do it live again for the first episode of this child messiness and see what the heck is going on. If y'all could come back through, definitely do. Of course, I also have some TV shows that I'll be reviewing. I did some movie reviews earlier today. Actually, I did The Substance with Demi Moore. That's quite an interesting movie. I did Blink Twice. I did a couple of shorts, which I don't really do too often. I do cover, of course, Power Book, anything in the Power universe. I'm gonna be doing Zatima, Sisters, that's coming up. Found is coming up. I love that show. It's so good. From, if anybody watches From, we cover that. We've actually been covering the Andon Hernandez story and the Menendez brothers story. We'll be doing Menendez brothers on Sunday. You know, a lot of times I do the collabs with the ladies, but then I also do my separate things. So if it's not one thing, you know, it should at least, I should say, be one thing that you watch. If you don't watch anything else, then, you know, of course, tune in for that. But thank you for those that did get to stop in tonight. I appreciate you. Anybody that comes on the replay, definitely let me know. Replay game you came by. Put some flames up in the sky. Shout out to Sugar 48, Miss Charlie, Julie. I know some people came through and hit the like on Facebook. I appreciate it. Dial in for movies. Let me see if I'm missing anybody. Lemon Kush Pepper. I appreciate all of y'all stopping in the den. And do me a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe if you are so inclined. Okay, give me a wave. Let me know you came by, and even shout out to anybody that was watching but didn't feel like commenting and you was just listening. We appreciate you too. We appreciate everybody. If I left anything out of, you know, the conversation, then go ahead and put that in the chat and let me know about it. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, all that good stuff. Is there anybody out of any of these damn couples that you actually like and are actually rooting for and are actually looking forward to seeing in the next damn season? Or is there anybody on the coming up season that you looking forward to seeing? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next go around, y'all. Toodaloo.